Hello everyone. In the previous video, we discussed about how to write the interpretation for comparative balance sheet, common size balance sheet along with comparative income statement and common size income statement. Today we will solve a common size balance sheet problem of management accounting from the previous year question paper. In the last 4 years question paper, it is asked only to solve the common size balance sheet problem and not the comparative balance sheet problem. In 2019 question paper, they have asked to solve the trend percentages, and so it is not considered in this problem. Next, if we move on to the 2020 question paper, you can look at this question. They have actually given the format in the question itself. So we have to copy paste the exact format in the answer. So along with the total of current liabilities, total of non-current assets and total of current assets, which is very important for writing the interpretation. If we move on to the 2018 question paper, only the heading of assets and liabilities is given, so it is important to identify the each item according to their headings and write in the answer in a format. For example, if you look at the assets, you can write that assets, number one, to non-current assets. In below that you can write the fixed assets, and you can write the land and building and machinery as the fixed assets and total of fixed assets. The number two, current assets, investments, debtors, cash in bank and prepaid expenses, total current assets. Next, equity and liabilities. Number one, shareholders fund. Below that, equity, share capital, preference share capital, reserves and surplus. Number two, non-current liabilities. Below that, long-term loans. And number three, current liabilities. Below that, bills payable, outstanding expenses, creditors, total of current liabilities and total of equity and liabilities. So this is the format where you have to write in for this question. And if you look at the 2017 question paper, the same way they have given in a horizontal format. In the same way of 2018, you have to identify the each item according to their headings and write it in the format in the exact way. This is the purpose where I wish to show all the papers questions, so that it will be helpful in order to identify how the question is given and how we have to write the answer for each of this. Today we'll solve the 2020 Management Accounting question paper problem of 14 marks. The question goes on like this. The extracts of balance sheet of RAM Limited as on 31/3/2018 and 31/3/2019 are given below. You have to prepare the common size balance sheet and you have to write the interpretation. Comment is nothing but interpretation. So this is the question goes on particulars as on 31/3/2018, as on 31/3/2019, and according to the format the question is given. Now we'll solve the answer for the 2020 question paper, and the question goes on like this. The first thing is the heading you have to write common size balance sheet as on 31/3/2018 and 2019. So in the question they have given the years, so we have taken the years. If they have given the company, you can take the like common size balance sheet of A Limited and B Limited. The next thing is the format of common size statement or common size balance sheet and income statement. For both this is the applicable and this is very important. So particulars 31/3/2018 or A Limited, 31/3/2019 or B Limited, amount percentage. This is very important to remember. So whenever they ask the common size statement problem, this is the format which you have to get in your mind instantly. Next goes with the problem. So this is the problem where in this problem I have shown the liabilities and assets separately because to make it clear for explanation, but in the answer for writing you have to consider both the liabilities and assets in a single format and write. I hope this is understood. Now we'll understand how to solve the problem. It's very easy and simple. The first thing is you have to do is write the amount that is given in the question along with the format according to the balance sheet in the answer. Next goes with the calculation of percentages. Step 1, that is you have to take the total equity and liabilities as 100 in the percentage column of both the years. As I said before, equity and liabilities and assets is done separately, so don't get confused. Step 2 is the formula. Individual items divided by total equity and liabilities into 100. So what is the total equity and liabilities? In the case of 2018 year, it is 30 lakhs total equity and liabilities. And if you look at the share capital, that is 18 lakhs. So the sum goes like this: 18 lakhs divided by 30 lakhs into 100, that is 60 percentage, which means out of 100 total equity and liabilities, the company's share capital is only 60 percentage. As you can see in the problem, it is highlighted in the yellow color, that is share capital is 18 lakhs and the percentage we got is 60 percentage. We have noted in the 60 percentage column of share capital. I hope this is understood. Next, we'll go on to the next step. In the same way as we have did for 2018 year, in the 2019 year, the total of equity and liability is 40 lakhs and the share capital is 24 lakhs. So 24 lakhs divided by 40 lakhs into 100, you'll get 60 percentage. You does not mean that every sum for both the years will come the same percentage. So according to the numbers or amount, it differs. Okay, so don't get confused. In this question, it is 60 percentage. In all the questions, the percentage may vary. As you can see for the year 2019, this also highlighted in the yellow color, that is the share capital is 24 lakhs and the percentage we got is 60 percentage out of 100. The share capital for 2019 is also 60 percentage. I hope this is the complete equity and liabilities format. I hope this is understood. Next, we'll go on to the assets part. As you can see, this is the format of common size balance sheet and this is the answer for the assets part, and the total of non-current assets and total current assets is highlighted in the green color. In the same way how we calculated for the equity and liabilities, we have to calculate for the assets as well. As we know that the first step is you have to take the total assets as 100. In the equity and liabilities, we have taken the equity and liabilities as 100. In the assets part, you are going to take the total assets as 100. The step 2 is the same formula, individual item divided by total assets into 100. So what is the total asset? In the year 2018, if you see the question, the tangible assets is 21 lakh 60,000 and the total assets is 30 lakhs. So 21 lakh 60,000 divided by 30 lakhs into 100, you will get 72 percentage. As you can see in the format that the tangible assets 21 lakh 60,000 and the percentage we calculated is 72 percentage. It is highlighted in the yellow color and you can understand that out of 100 total assets, 72 percentage is the tangible assets. Okay, so this is the way you have to understand the common size balance sheet. Next, if we go to the year 2019, the total assets is 40 lakh rupees and the tangible asset is 30 lakh rupees. So 30 lakh divided by 40 lakhs into 100, you will get 75 percentage. As you can see for the year 2019 also, it is highlighted in the yellow color, that is tangible assets is 30 lakh and the percentage we calculated is 75 percentage. So how you understand this? Out of total assets, that is 100 percentage, the 75 percentage of the assets is the tangible assets. So why I am saying this explanation is it will be helpful for the interpretation. As we have completed solving the problem of 2020 section C of management accounting, let's move on to write the comment or interpretation. As said in the previous video, interpretation only carries half of the mark of 14 marks, that is 7 marks. So interpretation is very important. That is why I said while writing the explanation that this amount carries this percentage of this amount. Okay, I think that is clear now while writing the interpretation. Let's move on to the interpretation, where the first step is you have to know the current financial position of the company or liquidity position of the company. That is number 1. The common size balance sheet reveals that the current assets is 25.5 percentage in the year 2018. That is 7,65,000, which is more when compared to the current assets in the year 2019. That is 23.5 percentage. Whereas the current liabilities in the year 2018 is 12 percentage, which is decreased when compared to the year 2019, that is 15 percentage. So what is the explanation means here? In the year 2018, that is better when compared to the 2019. So in the year 2018 also it was bad, but when you compare to the 2019, it has gone down completely in the year 2019. So the current position of the company in the year 2018 is better when compared to the current position in the year 2019, as there is an increase in the current liabilities and decrease in the current assets for the year 2019. So this is the current position of the company. Next, move on to the liquidity position of the company. So the inventories for both the years remains constant as a percentage of 10, hence the liquidity position of the company has not improved. As we have studied the liquidity position or current financial position or short-term financial position of the company by comparing the years 2018 and 2019, we found that it was actually bad when compared to 2018. The 2019 years has gone down. Now let's move on to the identification of solvency position or long-term financial position of the, that is, the company for both the years have depended more on its own capital. So what we studied is, out of 100%, the share capital is only 60%. So what does it mean? The company has depended more on its own capital in both the years, that is 2018 and 19, and the long-term borrowings is very less. In the year 2018 and 19, the share capital remains the same as 60%, wherein the long-term borrowings in the year 2018 is 8%, which is more when compared to the long-term borrowings in the year 2019, that is 5%. You can also write the amount as well. On the contrary, the fixed assets have increased from 2018 to 2019 as 75.5% to 76.5%. So as we have studied in the previous video that the fixed assets should be equal to the share capital and long-term borrowings, or the long-term borrowings or own capital should be more when compared to the fixed assets. In this sum, we can see that the long-term borrowings and share capital is lesser when compared to the fixed assets. So what does that mean? The company has utilized its working capital to finance the fixed assets, which is against the company policies. As they have used the current assets or working capital to finance the fixed assets, we have seen in the first step that the liquidity position of the company has gone down. Okay, so the solvency position of the company in the year 2019 has gone down when compared to the 2018. The last step is to identify the profitability position of the company. If you look at the sum, the reserves and surplus for both the years, that is remained constant as 20%. So it indicates that there is no any improvement in the profitability position of the company. As we have studied the liquidity position, solvency position and profitability position of the company, we can come to a conclusion saying that the overall financial position of the company is bad. Hence it is bad. We have to write the suggestion for the company that it has to take the necessary steps in order to increase the current assets and also according to the company policies. So the fixed assets has to be financed using the long-term borrowings and share capital according to the company policies. I have tried my best to explain the problem with the interpretation. If it's clear, then please comment below it is clear, or if any suggestions that you have to give to this video that it is not clear, please comment below even for that. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos and share the video with your friends, which will help them for writing Bangalore University Management Accounting paper of the year 2021.